There are many videos on how to study for GRE, but in this video I'm going to tell you how not to study for GRE. Because if you make these 6 mistakes, there's a high chance that you're going to get fucked. Without any bullshit, let's get straight into it. The first mistake is not subscribing to my channel. Just kidding. But do subscribe. Yeah, seriously, the first mistake is not skipping the questions. Don't fall in love with the question. I'm going to tell you something and let it sink in. Every question is worth the same point. It doesn't matter if you solve a level 5 question or level 1 question, you're gonna get 1 point. So instead of obsessing over a long level 5 question and spending 6 minutes on it, you can solve 3 level 1 questions or level 2 questions and get 3 points. Also know that you don't have to answer all 20 questions to get a good score. During your prep, you can decide what kind of questions you don't like to solve and you can ignore them like you ignore your ex and move on. I personally ignored critical reasoning questions because it is one short paragraph with one question and I get only 1 point for solving that. Instead of that, I could read a short paragraph which is not a critical reasoning question and get 3 points instead of that. So I chose those short paragraphs over critical reasoning, but you can decide for yourself. So decide which questions you want to answer and which questions you don't want to answer, but do skip some questions. The second mistake is taking too many mocks back to back. This is especially true in the initial days because you're not gaining anything from taking back to back mocks, because once you take a mock, you have to sit back and reflect on your mistakes so that you get better. Instead of that, if you just keep on taking mocks, it's not gonna take you anywhere. You need to give yourself time to focus on individual topics and upskill yourself. So once you take a mock, reflect on your mistakes. And I'm not just talking about the mistakes you did while solving the questions. The mistakes also consist of how focused you were and how was your time management, and were you able to skip the questions or did you fall in love with the questions and wasted your time. So you need to take all of those things into account and improve yourself with every mock. So after taking a mock, note on all the mistakes you made and work on those mistakes before you take the next mock. The third one is not taking a break. When you start your GRE prep, you're all pumped up and you want to conquer the exam, but you keep grinding for too long, you're gonna burn out, and that's not a good feeling. Don't do that to yourself. Listen to your body, listen to your mind. Don't burn out. You need to be consistent, not just have a sprint of highly productive week and burn out for next 3 weeks and you don't do anything during that period. So that's not good. So include off days in your GRE prep schedule and don't do anything related to GRE on your off days. Be serious about it. Don't worry, you're not gonna forget everything you have learned because you have taken a day off. I mean, I used to think that, but you actually come back stronger from the break. The fourth one is asking others too much about how they studied and stuff. Don't do that. You do you. I mean, bro, listen, there's nothing wrong in studying for GRE for 3 weeks and there's also nothing wrong in studying for GRE for 1 year. It depends on you, where you are starting from. Sadly, the starting point for everyone is different in GRE. Someone who is a mathematics major and who grew up in a nice English speaking society and has been reading Shakespeare since 6th grade is obviously going to do better than a small town girl who went to English medium school where even the English teacher didn't know proper English. So that's the difference. But yeah, you can always work twice as hard and get your desired score. That's what I did. If you are in any GRE related Discord group or WhatsApp group, don't get discouraged when someone comes and says, bro, I studied for a week and I got 336. So don't compare yourself. Know where you're starting from. And not everything is fair in this world. Let's just accept that. The fifth one is not getting a good sleep the night before the exam. Yes, you have to get around 7 to 9 hours of sleep the night before the exam. It is very, very important. You might have studied hard for GRE for 6 months, and if you don't get a good sleep the night before that exam, you're done. That's all. Scientists who are studying sleep have found that lack of sleep leads to lack of attention and lower level of concentration. So when you don't get a proper sleep, it is hard to focus and pay attention and you are easily confused. And you know how GRE options are. They are designed to confuse you. So you don't want to be stuck with those options without sleep. So sleep well. Personally, I had to travel to a different city to give my GRE exam, so I did not compromise with anything. I just booked a nice hotel. I had a satisfying meal the night before. I meditated. I had a good sleep. And the next day, 161 verbal, 161 cont, 4.0 AWA, 322. I wanted 320 plus. I got it. So just sleep. It's that simple. The last one is thinking GRE is everything. Shut up. GRE is not everything. It's just one part. It's just an exam, and there are 100 different ways to improve your profile. Do not, I repeat, do not attach your self-worth to your GRE score. If you get a low score, it's not that you're not smart, and vice versa. You don't have to be cocky if you get 330 or something. GRE can take a toll on your mental health, and don't let it. I have learned this the hard way. Join GRE groups, talk to people, talk to someone who's going through the same journey, and it feels nice. So it's always a good idea to be a part of some GRE group or GRE cult, whatever. So yeah, GRE is not everything. Just chill. So now that the video is over, don't leave. If you like this video, actually go and like the video and subscribe to this channel, because I'll be making a lot more content like this and also some other content also. So I think you're gonna like that. Stick around, join me on my journey, and you can hit me up on Instagram if you have any questions related to GRE. The link is right down below in the description. Also, you can comment down your queries. I'll try to answer every single one of them. I'll see you again soon. Bye.